本節目內主持人及嘉賓的言論純屬個人意見，並不代表本台立場。
So welcome to the 16th episode of Boiling Point. Today we're so excited because we have a really cool guest with us, ————————.
Yeah, hello. Yeah, I'm ————. Yeah, my hairstyle is similar like both of them. So I think we will have a very great discussion because most of your guesses, their hair not similar like both of you. Me is similar like both of you. So we should have another kind of a program, say that feeble guy. Like that is fun.
Oh, come on.
Oh, sorry. Sorry about that.
He's okay. Far from bold. I might be.
Yeah,
might be.
Yeah, I'm soon like you. Okay. I need to introduce myself, right?
Could you tell us about your group? I think it's called the Northern District's Parallel Goods Concern Group.
Northern District Parallel Import.
Yep.
Parallel Import Concern Group.
And when did you start that?
We started around 6 years ago.
Wow,
6 years ago.
Yeah, it's
nearly
long.
6 years. Nearly 6 years.
It's been long.
Yeah. So as before until now, still the parachasing problem is quite still
getting out of control.
Still getting out of control. So that's why we are still working on it. Yeah, before maybe you go there, there's a crowd of people. Now maybe you see a little bit less, but it doesn't mean that they're all gone. They just changed for this A area to B area. So nothing for us to see is getting changed.
So the smugglers are still in operation?
Yes, of course. Just like this few days, I don't know. Maybe you guys have heard about it on the news, on the newspaper. You raised that just recently at Hong Kong Custom at Hong Kong Custom in Shenzhen, they have just find out some student they are still under in
The primary school.
Primary school student.
Primary school.
Yes,
that means they are about 6 to 7 years old to maybe 12.
10, yeah, something like that. And they will find out that in their school bag they got the iPhone, Samsung, even the bird nest. That kind of stuff.
Nest?
Yes.
Yes.
Bird nest. Yeah.
Yeah, it's some kind of Chinese.
Delicacy.
Yeah,
for eating.
delicacy.
Yeah. And also that because this kind of thing for our group have already announced this for a very long time, but now I don't know why, just 4 years later on now the Hong Kong Customs said, I cost some of the students. Yeah, they have the smuggling thing, and I think they're just shit because this have been doing this for a very long time. Even honestly, I personally saw that there are some kindergarten students because they live.
So that means below 6 years old.
Yes, because they are living in China, live in Shenzhen, so that they come to Hong Kong. Yet you know the identity problem. They just
the so-called double nose.
Double nose, yeah. So or the single nose. They study in Hong Kong, and when they after school, I can see their mother will suck the stuff like
things.
Gold watch. I saw sometimes it's gold watch, and sometimes it's the smartphone, that kind of stuff, and then they go out, they go back.
That's despicable. It's like using
not new things. It's not new thing. It's been a very long time. I knew that. I trust that the Shenzhen border, they knew it. Even our Hong Kong side of the custom, they knew it, but they didn't do anything about it. And that disgusts me.
I mean, we all can't help but to speculate, like whether if there's some officials on both sides, maybe in the Hong Kong government or maybe in the Communist China, maybe they're actually behind those operations.
They claim they have a list of the people who is doing this kind of activity. So that I believe they knew it. And also, as most of you know, if you cross to the border, you need to by the train or on the line, you need to do the X-ray check. So, but of course, they will not do the X-ray check to the student because they will think they will smuggling thing. So that's why some of the smuggling group, they will use the little guy to do this. And that's also one thing I always concern. When I do an interview or voice out, I would say that I also very concerned about the secondary school people who's also need to live in cross border because they come to Hong Kong to study and then go back. Because most of them, they also, when they go back, they also would pick up something and go back to get some pocket money. So
maybe there's some gangsters or I don't know, maybe those smuggling groups.
They
approach those school kids and offer them like some money so that.
The money is good. Say that for $200 for one trip.
$200.
$200
one trip.
One trip.
So
you just go back there. If you say that if you got a smartphone, you take 2 smartphones. Maybe they will count you 150 in one. So that when you get there, you get 300. So it's kind of good of pocket money.
That's great money because it's like if you're going to school and going back like from Monday to Friday.
Yes, and also
and then you earn almost as much as a regular adult in Hong Kong.
Yes, and also when they maybe if not the smartphone, they will give you some computers. Yeah, the notebook and iPads like that.
I think I've noticed occasionally there's stories in the media about the busting of some type of cross-border smuggling, but always it's cash. It's like somebody with hundreds of thousands of dollars taped to their body.
Oh right, smuggling money.
Yeah, you mean you heard that in maybe in 60 or 70, right? Not in 90 or no, not in this century.
Nowadays.
Really? Nowadays, you heard this?
Yeah.
That's century. That's before.
Oh, nowadays. I think
money, cash. US dollars.
No more.
I see the photos.
They want to smuggling the US dollar to Hong Kong, go back.
Yes.
Not go back.
That's what I mean. Sorry, yeah.
So from Hong Kong to China.
No, the money is from China because they want to get the money out. So that they will ask some people to get the money to Hong Kong.
So I guess it's US dollars smuggled out of China and I guess iPhones and milk powder and
even lobsters.
Anything else back in.
Steak.
But it's cash. Yeah. But
they nice steak. They I love that kind
of
stuff.
And I think your group has organised some activities like tours. I think you call it an ecology tour.
Yes.
Can you tell us about them and
why we call it ecology tours? Because we are just showing some kind of ecology stuff. Yeah, we don't think the smuggler is a person. We just think that they are kind of animal, and we just have a tour to see some animal activity.
Okay.
Yeah.
And what about? I think there's also been some. Is it called Reclaim or Recover or Liberate SHEUNG project?
Yes.
And I think one time you had to counsel it. At the last minute.
Yes. Because we got some tips that it would get some dangerous for us or also for the people who join us. So that's why we decided to cancel it in that time.
And when was the first kind of protests like this? Was DNG the first kind of protest against?
About the, I think it's about the birth of the child. I think from that and then
double nose.
and then get to DNG and slowly and get.
Okay, and the double nose protest was like 2011, do you think, or 2012?
See. Yeah, around that.
Okay.
Around that.
Okay.
It's been long. Like when I started getting nosy with politics stuff on Facebook. I mean, since that period of time, I've already seen posts of you guys like.
Really?
Yeah, it's been real long.
Okay.
It's like you have been taking records, taking photos of all those smugglers occupying the roads.
Yes, because we realized that one thing is Hong Kong people are very lazy. They just focusing on what they are seeing and believe what they are seeing. When they don't see the problem and the situation in front of them, then they will think that, oh, the problem is gone. So that's why we do all the video stuff and all the photo stuff to let the people who do not live there to know that the problem is still here. Because as you know, the SA fucking government, they always say that, yeah, the problem is solved. See, we put so much manpower to do this or do that, and then one photo just crashed their life.
And I think you also did like surveys of the shops.
Yeah. Every half years, we will count the shop in SHEUNG. The shop, what kind of shop? The shop that relate to the smuggling, like the medicine shop. The medicine shop. Some they claim they are the, I don't know what kind. They're the selling thing, that kind of stuff too. Or the money changer. So we will count. We count every 6 months. See that it will grow up or it's fall down. But every time we saw, it's just raising up, not decreasing.
Yeah. So it's like the government. It's from time to time they're doing occasional raids.
Yes.
They just hand out maybe a couple of people in front of
not
cameras.
even a people. They
Not
even their goods they will not
confiscate.
Yeah, not confiscate. They just they will say, oh yeah, just move around, just let the people can walk. And that's nothing to use.
So it's all show. It's like doing a show and then the old shit come back again and then they keep operating.
Yes, so that's why I said that. So then they will announce to all the other people who live in Hong Kong, say that, see, the problem is gone. That's why we keep on going to do the videoing things and also taking photos and do the counting and let the other people who not live in Northern District to understand what happenings over there, and also give more power, pressure to the government. Say that, see, you said you do think. No, sorry, I don't see it in that way.
What do you think about that that shopping area in the shipping containers on the border that they say they're going to open or it's opening soon? Like
now we claim it will open it in August.
Have you had a look?
No, but I have some member have go there to have a look and say that's still. They pretend it's a containers, but
it's just containers, nothing
no,
else.
It built up like a containers, but now still under construction. So let's see in August, see that.
So it's not even a permanent setting. If it's in containers, right?
No, it built like a containers. Before they said they would. They said they copy from in UK. I don't know they. In UK or in Australia, say that they got some big outside outlet it built up by the containers, real containers, but now they just build it like a containers, but not with the containers. Okay?
Really?
Yeah. So that for this shopping area, I think sooner or later it will become a for the building think they will build up a other flat or
So it'll just become housing
Yeah.
eventually.
yeah. For me, I think because they just ran it for 4 years. Yeah, I think no 3 years. In next year is end of the contract, so they need to renew it.
Right.
But of course, they claim they want to renew it because they already put so many money in. They of course they want to get some more profit. But I don't think they will really get really good profit in this investment.
So after all these years of hard work, what's the feedbacks of the people? I mean, the residents in SHEUNG, when it comes to your work.
Most of them is quite pressure for what we are doing because since there are not so many body, not so many party or even the government will help out. Since we voice out, then it got attracted by the medias and also by the government, and also now you see there's plenty of the party want to involve it. Yeah, it's quite okay.
That's great. So that's the end of part 1. Stay tuned for part 2.
經錯過我哋精彩嘅節目，而家上嚟呢個網址就可以訂閱晒我哋8大頻道，付費之後仲可以重溫晒所有精彩嘅節目。記得要訂閱我哋嘅 YouTube channel 同埋讚好我哋嘅 Facebook 專頁啊！